Welcome back, I'm DRN and this is Mechabellum. Today's a special day, a new unit has just been released. So let's go and have a gander at it, eh? Phantom Ray, where is it? Ooh, not at this end, back here. What have they got? Burst mode, range, sticky oil, stealth. I don't have any tech points saved up, so we're going to have to unlock it in game. Energy shield, ooh, these things are going to be tanky. So what is this thing? It's a medium-sized aircraft, I think inspired by the Command & Conquer Orca aircraft.
Morelli, we got some new toys for you. You've read the classified briefings about Orca, and here she is. I need you and Morelli to take a couple of these babies up and put them through the mill.
It fires rockets, has stealth, a similar overarching design with the wide-bodied tail. Maybe I'm saying into things too much, but I like it. Key things to note, it's got armor as a tech, so don't rely on Mustangs to kill it. It is a fast boy at 16 meters per second, but it's very short range, at only 65 meters. So I guarantee you that today we're going to see a ton of it in games, so we need to be ready for that. What are we going to do? If you look, you get 3 bodies in the unit, and each body's got 3,000 health. So these things can take a beating. They're kind of the sledgehammers of the sky. So we're going to need to plan ahead and have something that can punch them out of the sky. I'm thinking Farseer maybe as our starting, but they're not ideal because Farseers deal 1,000 damage with each rocket and they fire 2 rockets at a time, which is not going to be enough to bring down an Orca with each shot. And on top of that, Farseers waste shots at down targets. Plus on top of that, Farseers are a rare unit, so you can't guarantee you'll always have one unless you start as Farseer specialist. So instead, I'm thinking maybe Tarantula with anti-air spec. Because the Tarantula will outrange the Phantom Ray with 75 meter range. Tarantulas are great at dealing with medium-sized units. Maybe, we'll see. Failing that, just take Marksman with anti-air spec, because they're good versus anything that flies. Yeah, let's do it. Field maintenance is coming off, anti-air is going on. I find myself not really using Tarantulas as tanks anymore. If I'm committing to Tarantula, I want them as damage, as a carry unit, or as a Spider-Mine swarmer. Right, here we go. Who's our first opponent going to be? Ooh, the Moor. Nice. We played him in a tournament final a few weeks ago and he beat us. Let's see if we can get some vengeance. Let's see what we offered. Elite, Speed, Marksman, Giant. I don't particularly like Elite, it invites too much aggro. Speed's not bad, but doesn't have any chaff or anti-air. Giant is very weak starting units there. Mustangs are just terrible in the early game, because they lose horrifically to Arclights. So I think we've got to go Marksman spec, and I'm okay with that. It gives us an anti-air option. We might get to see how good Marksmen are versus the new unit, because I suspect we're going to get spammed. You never know, the Moors might have the exact same idea I do. We might end up with tons of anti-air on both sides. Alright, let's drop the tanks over here. I've gone back to 3 off the tower and 1 forward. It's slightly better versus aggro. I was experimenting with 2 forward for a while to fit a giant behind them if needed, but I always find myself putting the giant in front of the tower anyway. There's not much point. Let's drop these arc lights outside the towers, they'll help cover the flanks. And if he's playing an outside aggro, this will catch them. Starting positions are so important. Alright, we need some chaff, and it's got to be crawlers versus steel balls. Crawlers are so good early game, but they fall off really hard in the mid to late. Right, what's he playing? I probably should have looked at this before I picked. Quick supply specialist, ooh. Oh, I forgot to check. Were there any patch notes? I literally just jumped on in my lunch break. Let's have a look. Nope, we're playing blind. Does this mean there weren't any balance changes? We may never know. New unit, Phantom Ray, that's all we know. Why does it say 4 o'clock? It's currently 12. There's some chronomancy happening here. Quick, Bearlike of the future, tell me what the winning lottery numbers are. I promise I won't tell any one of your time-travelling abilities. Alright, come on, focus on the game. Decent start here. We're killing off his crawlers super fast with the arc lights and the tanks. We're going to struggle versus the steel balls. I should have done vertical tanks in front of the tower. Never mind. Wasn't thinking. He hasn't spent the extra 200 that he started with, so expect giant or air unit next turn. Or maybe an early cheeky technology like splash on stormcalls or something. But we're ready. We get our free level 3 marksman. The orange man will show up and save the day. Ooh, he's going to get that tower. Hopefully steel balls don't get the level up for free. But I think the debuff will wear off before he gets into combat. Let's have a look. Yes. Nice. Gets us some free extra kills. Saves us some HP, and every little matters. Not too bad as a first round. Key things for us are the arc lights getting a ton of XP. The steel balls won't have gotten their level up yet. Ooh, that's bad. Heavy armor for him is great. Tempted by the improved Scorpion and extended range Vulcans, but I don't think we'll have the money to use them quickly. If we pick them, we're being greedy and playing behind the tempo. EMP won't do a lot for us right now, so I think we have to take the heavy armor as well and put it on some of our tanks, so we don't fall behind on tempo. It's not great into steel balls, being honest, but I'm never sad to have some tanky tanks. Let's tuck our orange man in safely behind the tanky tanks. Just an extra step behind in case there's a missile play to try and snipe him. Missiles do 5,000 damage and he's got 4,600 health. It's kind of punishing if they catch him. Now what? 350 to spend is normally 3 100 cost units in the second turn. Do I want more arc lights or more crawlers? I think it has to be crawlers, to be honest. 4 off the corner so we can fit in a worm if we need to. Always planning ahead. And I think we should go with an extra sniper here, yeah. Let's cover this side as well in case it goes with an air unit over here. Sometimes people go for a cheeky Phoenix snipe on round 2. Nope, no Phoenixes. Instead we've got our first set of Phantom Rays that I'm going to keep calling Orcas because I'm an idiot. Let's see what these beautiful birds can do. Will the Orange Man be enough to stop them? What techs is he running? Does he run armor? No, he doesn't. So we can get Mustangs going if we need to. But he has unlocked energy shields. This isn't his first game with them. A bit nervous now. How are we doing over here? Oh yeah, sniper dealing the coup de grace. Doming the top of the arc light with a precision shot. Opening up the entire east flank of the battlefield. Nice. Now, how will the Orange Man fare in the face of a fleet of Orcas? Oh, I've done it again. I've called them Orcas. Phantom Rays. It sounds like something out of Metal Gear Solid, doesn't it? Nice tower timing. Buys us a bit more time for the Orange Man to pick off the Orcas. Come on, man, you're not even trying. Phantom Rays. Right, we've turned things already in round 2. That feels good. Taking the tempo lead, thanks to the well-positioned marksman, and our opponent's foray into unfamiliar units. Ooh, 3 units. Has to be the Typhoons here. Vulcan's too vulnerable into steel balls. And we need more anti-air, so I don't think the Rhinos will work for us. Let's drop these guys in front of the tower. Right, now what? We've got 550 to spend. Level you up. Double the stats, half the price, don't you know? Finally! He said it! It's been weeks, months. He's finally remembered he's got a catchphrase. And I think we need some more chaff. I'm gonna try Fangs. With range, they can outrange the Phantom Rays, which might be useful, I'm not sure. A little bit off to the side in case he goes Stormcaller. Then what? Do I just go immediate anti-air on the snipers? But then he just sells. If he doubles down and puts 2 more sets of Phantom Rays out, then I think we can justify it. Could do a double unlock, 2 more snipers? No, I think some more Typhoons will be just what the Doctor ordered. Let's shore up this side. He's playing asymmetrically, we have to play asymmetrically. Right, what's he gone for? Ooh, the Wraith. I think we can justify anti-air then. I'm guessing he runs armor on it. Yes, he does. So Mustangs won't work. Very forward positioning. Maybe he's planning degen beam. Cheeky missile. I think it misses the tanks though. Don't hit the arc light, don't hit the arc light, don't hit the arc light. Whew, not even close. Now, how are we doing on the main front? The real battleground. That Wraith's a bit spooky. The big Orange Man should be able to deal with it. When he decides to, you know, when he's got time. Go on, shoot. What? Oh my word, I forget how slow snipers shoot. Wow. But we're okay, we still have a fleet of tanks bearing down on our opponent. He's feeling the ground shaking beneath their mighty treads. I don't know why I'm bigging up sledgehammers. They're just chaff units these days. Yeah. People keep trying to play carry sledge versus me and I just play hacker and it annihilates it. But then I feel like a bad guy because I'm playing hacker.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Gotta be the big shields here. Wraiths really struggle with shield devices. You never know, he might go with the desperation nuke. I doubt it though, it's very good in the game. Right, here we go. Anti-air snipers. He's committed with aircraft. We can commit with anti-air. More Fangs. Terrible into Wraith, but really good versus steel balls. Protect our Typhoons and dare him to take more Wraiths. 250 left over. Would love a 3rd set of Typhoons, but we can't afford it. Mech Rage on them, maybe? No, it costs 300. Ugh. Could do some extra tanks, maybe? Yeah, let's cover this side a bit more. Some vertical tanks. Will buy us some time if he puts a Wraith in front of us. Right, how are we looking? 50 left over. Is there anything we want to unlock? Not really, we've done all the freebies. And none of the 50 costs really scare us, we don't want to take them off the free unit cards. Could level these guys, but wait a second, there's an arc light over here. What? Tanks to the rescue! Save the precious crawlers. If I'd seen this earlier, I would have unlocked Rhino and dropped the Rhino here, but never mind. Ooh, another cheeky missile. He's feeling rich. He's throwing away money like candy. It was Halloween recently, right? It's weird. It's one of those holidays or events that just hasn't made an impact here in Britain. We just don't have a culture of Halloween and trick-or-treating. It's all about remember the 5th of November. Bonfire, treason on plot. I'm not going to do that tangent just yet. V for Vendetta. I love that film. Hugo Weaving is such a good actor. He's so expressive even without seeing his face. That is skill, you know? Speaking of skill, our snipers sweeping the skies for Wraiths. Anti-air tech, you cannot overlook it. It's so important. And even our little arc light getting in on the action. He's got the damage up from the tower, so now he's going to beat this other arc light. A fair 1v1. Come at me, bro. 1v1 me. Right. Ooh, we're getting him low. Ooh, incendiary bomb. I think we're both going to pick this. So we're going to put some shields down as well. Fire is so strong. He's being aggressive, so he cannot protect himself from this. We're going to have to play a round without chaff, which is normally doom. I'm sorry, sir. I know you just try to take the new unit out for a spin, but yeah, no, we're not having that. I'm not here to be your unwilling test drive. Anti-air marksmen seem to be working just fine. Let's see if we can put the nail in his coffin. I know you're going to put fire right here. I can read the tea leaves without even having had made the cup of tea yet. Let's get some more elite snipers. Anything on the ground is going to be burnt to a cinder. Let's kill everything in the skies as well. You can go here, help pick off the arc light as well. And let's just secure this side in case he goes for a pivot. Sometimes folks will do a mobile beacon across the opposite side when they know fire's coming. If I'm him, I drop a wraith here as well. And we've got the money for it, so let's do one last one over here as well. Level 2 marksmen make mincemeat of wraiths, especially when they've got the anti-attack. I would not want to be in our opponent's shoes right here. 50 left over is a cheeky missile of our own. Where to put it though? I'm going to do it here. Kill off these crawlers even though they're going to die to the fire. I want them gone straight away so we get straight onto that wraith. Oh, he's trying Kai Wraith. He's got range and 8-fold artillery. My reading of the tea leaves was correct. We got the shields right where the fire was going to be. And one wraith is plucked from the skies immediately. The phantom rays overlap and take the forward position, trying to screen for the Kaya Wraith, putting their bodies on the line. But the snipers are merciless. Across the battlefield, a quiet calm and a silent fury rages, while the western front is a scene of carnage. The ground is aflame, Avernus is unleashed. It's gotta be GG. Good game, short and sweet. Fear not the new units, the old will hold the line. Today is definitely a day for running anti-attack. Oh, I feel a little bit bad. Didn't really give him a chance here. But I was here for vengeance, justice, and a hard-boiled egg. You can tell I'm eating lunch, can't you? Whew, so what was good and what was bad? I think we correctly picked Marksman Specialist as a starting spec. Anticipated the possibility of Phantom Wraith showing up. I don't think it was right to play Wraith as well, because then I'm getting double value from anti-air snipers. But maybe he was expecting me to take Mustang, or planning ahead and trying to block the Typhoon fire. And Wraiths are very tanky for aircraft, but even tanky aircraft cannot survive anti-air marksman. The finale, the fire and the oil, is just so brutal versus aggro positioning. I was good, I was kind, I didn't use oil myself, but if you give me fire, I'm going to use it. It was interesting seeing the new unit in action. They do look like the sledgehammers of the skies, very good versus chaff, a small AoE, and a fairly sturdy frame. I do think you should run armor on them as an option, and I think they might be better in defense rather than offense. Defending against aggro rather than playing aggro, but that's just a gut feeling. Even though they're very fast moving, they're pretty hard hitting and very short range. Right, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop here. I'll hand this over to editing DRN as fast as I can. But before we go, let's see how much combat power we've gained or lost. Ooh, 600, nice. The all-important research level while we get new units given to us. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope this has given you some food for thought. And let me know what you think of the new unit. What's it good against and what's good against air? I'm definitely going to be trying out Trenches with anti-air versus them. And maybe Fortress anti-air barrage. Well, I'll see you next time.